That said, crew, let's go ahead and get ready to have some fun today. We have just 2 blocks for our Spartan Monday. The first block, we got 10 reps of a bunch of different movements, and we go to 20 reps, 30 reps, back down to 20, back down to 10. For block number 2, you want that jump rope. Our imaginary jump rope is the only piece of equipment you need there. We've got kind of a fun little pyramid, and I'll get more into that when we get there. In terms of this first block, I recommend grabbing a chair or a ledge or something for those dips. As a reminder, you can always go up to a higher ledge, something like a railing, to do your tricep dips, and it's going to be a little bit less invasive on any shoulder injuries that you got. So with that said, let's go over these exercises. Jump squat or squat to a calf raise. You don't have to jump. Push-ups, knees or toes. You can even do a wall push-up. Dips, again, we've gone over those. Sit-ups are a crunch. Leg raise are, again, bending the knee and giving me a heel tap. And then lunges, both right and left side. So that's your first block. Now that we know what it is, let's get moving, crew. In 3, 2, and 1. 10 of everything, starting with those 10 jump squats. So feet are about shoulder width apart. Sit nice and low in that squat. Slowly up that option, coming back up onto that calf raise. Sitting back into those hips and heels every time. When you get to that top, try to open up those hips, squeezing that butt. And here's 10. Now we got 10 push-ups into those 10 dips. So again, toes or down on knees, keeping that core engaged. Get nice and low. Drive it up. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. After you get those 10, we're going to flip it on over into 10 dips. Grabbing onto those handles, walking those feet forward, shoulders down back, trying to get down as low as you can. Those hips are staying in line with those shoulders, meaning they're not going out far in front of you. Again, just 10 here, keeping those shoulders away from those earlobes. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we've got our 10 sit-ups. So this one, you have a couple different options. Again, you can give me a crunch if you can't do the sit-up. The goal is to get all the way up, squeeze those shoulder blades, control on that way back down for those 10 reps. Those heels shouldn't be moving on that ground, keeping that core tight instead. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, and 10. Then we got those 10 leg raises. So you lay on your back. Options here. Legs are nice and straight. Lift them up as high as you can. And then lower and control. Make sure that low back doesn't round off the ground. Option, bend those knees. Have those heels tap. Bring it back up. Either way, you want to use that core to lift those legs. And you should not feel that lower back coming off the ground. Rather, finding that control. Keep that core tight. Low back flat on the ground. You might not go down as low as I can, and that's perfectly good. Here's 9 and 10. The last exercise of this combo, we've got 10 lunges per side. So from that standing position, step that foot back, keeping that movement at those hips, relatively keeping that weight in the front heel. That option, you can always give me a front lunge instead of a reverse lunge. Again, playing with that range of motion and that depth that you give me. Halfway through, 5 more on each side. 3s, here's 4s, excuse me, 1 more on each, and 5s, and then crew, where you go through all those exercises again, this time up at 20 reps. So again, as we go, if you fatigue out, you can always remediate that exercise a little bit, find that option that best champions you. So we got 20 jump squats, sit down low into it, load you up. Again, the option, just squat to a calf raise. Past that halfway mark, looking good. Again, when you get down, try and shift that weight back into those heels. 19, 20. Now we got those 20 push-ups. Again, knees or toes. As always, taking breaks when you need it. Try not to suck that chin. 19, and 20. That takes us into 20 of those dips. Again, find that ledge that you want to use for those dips. Shoulder blades stay down back. Get nice and low into it. Drive it up. Those 20 reps. Shoulders stay away from those earlobes. And again, you can always walk those feet out a little wider to have a little bit more fun. $18, $19, and $20. Whew, that's a nice little burn on those dips. Then we got 20 of those sit-ups. Again, plenty of options here. Listen to what you need with your body. Try and sit up, control it, right back down. Again, trying to feel that core getting nice and active. After yesterday, should be easy. 6, 7, 8, 9. Halfway, looking good. 14. Last 5. 17. 18. 19. Here we go for 20. Whew. Now 20 of those leg raises. Again, that most important part is keeping that low back on the ground. So even if you have a relatively small range of motion, but you feel that core, that's your goal. We got 20 of those leg raises. Again, not letting my spine round off that ground. And make sure you breathe, keeping that core active. Come on that halfway mark. Again, that option, bend those knees, tap those heels if you need it. One more, and 20. Whew, 20 of those lunges per leg, crew. So if you want to do 20 on one side, then switch to 20 on the other, you totally can. Just make sure you come all the way up, tapping that foot as you go. Shoulders down back, chin up, chest proud. Looking good, crew. The other thing to notice is when you go down, do your knees come in? The goal is to keep those knees out and away from each other. If you feel like they collide in, then try and slow it down. Push that back knee or front knee out, whichever knee is collapsing in. I lost count, but I think I have 5 more on this leg, and then 20 on the other. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides. 20 on that other side. 8. Whew. Halfway through on this leg, and then we're gonna get into the highest round or highest rep round that we got today. Last 4. 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So now we got 30 of everything, and then the last 2 rounds we go back down. So shake it out, catch that breath, and when you're ready, 30 squat jumps. Let's hit it, crew. You know that form. You know those mods you can make. Have some fun with it. Keeping that weight back in those hips. Halfway. Last 10. 6, 7, 9, and 30. Whew, those quads feel so good. Now we got those 30 push-ups, crew. Again, change it up as you need it. Otherwise, that goal, knocking out those 30 best effort. Halfway. Seven, 8, 9, 30. Whew. Now we got those 30 dips, crew. Getting set in front of that chair. Shoulder blades back. Here we go. Best effort here. Remember taking those breaks if you need them. I got 15 more to go. Whew. $14, $30. Those triceps feel so good. Then we're gonna go back into those sit-ups. Again, 30 reps here, highest rep count. Finding those crunches. If and when you need it, crew, let's take it. Just 30 reps here. Focus on feeling that core. Looking solid, crew. Keeping that body moving. Past the halfway point, keeping it going. Whew. Last 10, last 10. Whew. We got 5 more. Almost there. 8, 9, one more. And 10. Whew. 30 of those sit-ups. Taking the 30 leg raises. Still focusing on that core, crew. Again, that range of motion might go down, that's fine. You want to still feel it in the core. Make sure you're breathing. Third of the way there. Keep it moving. We got 10 more, then we hit that 30 rep count. We got this. And 30. Whew. Now that core is on fire, we've got 30 of those lunges per side, and then we go back down on those reps. So crew, keep that body moving, having some fun with that range of motion. Oops. And don't hit flower plants on the way back. Whew. Use this time, catch that breath. Here we go, third of the way down. Well, third of the way there. 2/3 to go. I already had my coffee this morning, I promise. Here we go, halfway. Here we go for 20s. 10 more per leg. 24, 25, 26. Almost there, crew. 29s, and 30s. Now we're gonna go back into everything, starting with 20 of those squat jumps, all the way down. Here we go. 6, again, that weight goes back in those heels as you land that squat. 18, 19, and 20. We got those 20 push-ups. Get back in that push position. Keep that core tight. Here we go. Halfway. 18, 19, 20. Whew. We're into those 20 dips. Grab on to that ledge if you got it. Here we go for 20. Send those hips back. 9, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, and 20. Whew. We got our 20 sit-ups coming up. Again, keeping those heels locked in the ground. Crew, let's take it up. Squeeze at the top. Control it on down. Just 20 reps here. Halfway, looking good, looking good. Here we go for 20. Whew. Okay, we got those 20 leg raises. Here we go. Legs are out. Keeping that core engaged. Best effort, crew. Looking good. Halfway. Keep it up. Ooh, we got those 20 down. Now we're into 20 lunges per side, and then we get our final round, 10 of everything. Whew. This one is kind of kicking my butt today. Hopefully you guys are feeling the same way. Halfway with those lunges. 12, 14, here's 15, 16, 17s, 18s, here's 19s, and 20s. Whew. We got 10 of everything, starting all the way up, jump squat. Let's get low into it. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of those push-ups. Find that start position. Lock it out. And 10. 10 dips in front of that chair. Let's move with those shoulders, keeping that core tight. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that counts as 10 sit-ups. Core tight, all the way up. Squeeze that back. Control back down. Here we go. Last couple. 10 of those leg raises. Keeping that core tight. Here we go. Legs up, control it down. Nine and 10. Whew, that takes us into 10 lunges per side from that stand. Let's get it. Whew, you guys crushing this. There's 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, the last one each side, and 10s. Whew, there is block 1 for you. Catch that breath. We got one more block coming up. It's just gonna be a list going straight through it. So we start with 100 jump rope, real or imagine. That takes us into 50 mountain climber per leg. So you're bringing that knee up towards that elbow, keeping that belly button, that's fine. Option, find a higher ledge, place your hands, same thing, knee up to that chest. Then we got 25 side plank leg lifts per side. You can be up on your foot or down on that bottom knee, as we lift legs, 25 per side. We then go into 200 jump rope, 25 trans lunges per side, back at that 45-degree angle, 25 extensions per side. 300 jump rope, we repeat those 25 lunges and extensions, 200 jump rope to repeat the 50 mountain climbers, side plank leg lifts, and then 100 jump rope to wrap it up. So grab that water if you need it. We got about 10 seconds. We take it up starting with 100 jump rope, real or imagine, in 2, 1, let's go. Try to make sure those heels tap the ground. Make sure you're moving those wrists, even if it is just an imaginary jump rope for you. Last 25. And 100. Now we got those 50 mountain climbers per side. So shoulders are over that wrist, core is tight. We bring it in and tap for 2, 3s. Again, both sides go. You got 50. Halfway. Try and keep those shoulders over those wrists. Last 10. And 10. Ooh, now we got those 25 side plank leg lifts per side, so shoulders over those wrists, lifting up on those hips. That option, bottom knee stays on the ground. Your goal is to keep that core nice and tight, lifting up that leg, 25 reps per side. Again, lifting up with that core, squeeze that butt. Feeling it up here in the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 25. Switching sides. Woo. Then shoulder over that elbow. Here we go. Last 10. Four, 25. Ooh. Now we've got that 200 jump rope round. Again, real or imagine. Here we go. Looking good. Keeping those wrists moving. Keeping those heels tapping. Coming up on 50, got 150 left. Coming up on 100 down, 100 to go. Last 50. And 200 jump ropes. So I got 25 trans lunges per side, and going back at that 45-degree angle. Right and left count is 1. We're going up 25. Whew. Sitting back in those hips. Catch that breath a little bit. Again, front legs relatively straight. Weights back in that booty. And if you're kicking things, make sure that you move to not kick things. That's just my way of saying I was not being spatially aware. Here we go for 12s. That's about halfway. Looking solid. Keep it here, crew. Coming up with my last 5 per side. 2, 3, 4. 1 more each side. Whew. Okay, we got those 25 extensions per side. Again, that goal is to press up through those heels, keeping that shoulder over wrist. When you come up, then you try to reach over. Again, that option, keep your back on the ground and just give me bridges. We got 25 each side. Squeeze the butt at the top. 12, halfway, looking good. 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 25. Switching sides, 25 on the other side. Drive up those steps, here we go. Last 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew. So crew, we're up to the highest jump rope count, 300. Again, taking those breathers as you need it. Real or imagine, here we go. Looking good, crew. Keeping those legs moving, arms moving. All right, tap those heels. 300 jump rope. Might take you a minute and a half or so. I'm coming up to that 100 mark. Got 200 to go. Past the halfway point, keeping it going. Come up to my last 100. Look in, solid crew. Less than 50. Last 10. Perfect, crew. We're repeating those 25 trans lunges and 25 extensions per side. Whew. Again, catch that breath as the jumping stops. You guys are looking solid, keeping it moving. Coming up to that halfway mark, crew. You guys are looking solid. Certain parts of our body should be feeling a little tired. It's okay though. We're in that last little chunk of change. Last 10 trans lunges per side. Keep it with it, crew. 5 more to go. 2. Here's 3s. 4s. 1 more. And 5s. Then we got our 25 extensions per side, taking it back to that ground. Again, that option, double the reps, give me that bridge. Otherwise, we drive up through those heels, reach it over. Again, squeeze that booty at the top. You got 25. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pass halfway. 17, 18, 20, last 5, 3, 4, 5, switching sides, 25 the other direction. Pass halfway, keep it going. Last 5. 4, 5. Cool. At the 200 jump rope round, then we got those 50 mountain climbers and 25 side planks to go. Let's hit it. Looking good, crew. Coming up to the first 50 out of that 200 jump rope. Again, find that flow. Make sure you can keep with it. 6. Coming up to that last 50, keeping those legs going, crew. Again, make sure you're moving at those wrists. 200. Whew. So we got those 25 mountain climbers and 50 mountain climbers per side, 25 side plank leg raises per side. Get in that position, bring that knee up, 50 per side. Here we go. Halfway. Last 10. 9, 10. Whew. Now we got those 25 side plank leg raises per side, and then just 100 jump ropes. Then you is done. Remember, you can always go onto the bottom knee here, still lifting that leg. Make sure you squeeze the butt, chin up, and breathe. Three, 24, and 25. Switching sides, 25 on the other. Again, find nice tight core. Lift those hips up. Five. Ooh, 100 jump rope. Here we go, crew. Round up, last 100. Let's hit it. Looking good past that 40 mark. $50. Last 30. Last 20. And 100. Whew. I would say that was a Spartan Monday.